Let's be honest. There comes a moment in everyone's life when you look at your bank account, your investments, or maybe your debt, and whisper to yourself, I thought I'd be further ahead by now. Maybe you're 25 and lost in the noise of hustle culture. Maybe you're 40 and the job that once felt secure now feels like a cage. Or maybe you're 55, staring at retirement calculators that don't add up. And then it hits you. I need to restart. But here's the secret no one tells you. Wealth doesn't care when you start. It only cares that you do. In this video, we'll show you how to restart your wealth journey at any age, how to rebuild your finances, rewire your mindset, and reignite your purpose. We'll give you a blueprint that the wealthy quietly use when they lose everything and rebuild empires again. If you're committed to transforming your future, hit that subscribe button. We're here to provide the tools and motivation you need to make it happen. Let's begin. Number 1. Reframe your starting line. Most people believe the race to wealth began when they were 25 or 30, or when they got their big break. That's not true. Your starting line is the moment you accept you're in the game. So let's start there. Imagine someone named Priya. At 50 years old, she realizes she has only saved the equivalent of $10,000. She feels late. But instead of beating herself up, she chooses to view her current $10,000 as stage 1 capital, not failure. She recognizes, if I invest smartly from here, I still have 15-20 years or more to compound and build real assets. Here's how you apply this. Write down your exact net worth. Don't hide from it. Maybe it's us $2,000. Maybe us $20,000. Ask, if I start growing this by 10% a year, what will it be in 10 years? In 20 years? Realize you have time and compounding on your side, even if you feel behind. Shifting from I'm too late, I'm starting now changes every decision you make, and that mindset opens up power instead of stagnation. Strategy 2. Create a realistic cash flow foundation. Okay, you've accepted your starting line. Next, you need to build a foundation, your cash flow and savings engine. Without tightening the base, everything else collapses. Raj earned us $60,000 a year in wages, but his monthly expenses were $5,000, so he saved nothing and carried $15,000 in credit card debt. He made the choice to shift. He cut $1,000 out of his monthly budget, small luxuries, subscriptions, dining out, and redirected that into saving $12,000 a year. He also used the save first trick, automatically diverting us $500 per month into a separate savings account as soon as salary landed. Target saving at least 5% of your income per month as the first phase. Track every expense for 1 month. Yes, every latte, app subscription, extra snacks so you know your leak points. Wealth grows when you live below your means and save consistently. The big leaps come once your cash flow becomes intentional, not accidental. Number 3. The debt trap escape hatch. If you're carrying credit card debt, payday loan debt, or any high-interest debt, you're not building wealth, you're bleeding it. Think of debt like a siphon pulling $100, $200, $500 a month out of your potential future. We must plug that first. List all your debts with interest rates. Choose the highest interest first debt, or the smallest balance first, whichever motivates you, and accelerate payments. Once that debt is cleared, roll the payment you were making into the next debt, and so on. And here's the extra. Commit to not taking new high-interest debt while you rebuild your foundation. No credit cards unless paid in full each month. You cannot build net positive wealth while interest is draining you. Clearing high-interest debt is like restoring your financial engine so it can propel you forward instead of being held back. Number 4. Build your minimum wealth engine. Once your cash flow is solid and debt is under control, you need a system that makes your money work. This is your engine, the mechanism by which you go from I saved some money to my money earns money. If at age 40 you start this engine with $300 per month, by age 60, you've invested us $72,000. At 7% growth, you might reach $147,000. If you started at age 30, the number is much higher, but the system is the same. You didn't need to start at 25 to still create something meaningful. This is the mechanism that turns effort time into wealth. It doesn't care when you started. It just cares that you started and stayed consistent. Strategy 5. Increase your income without chasing lifestyle inflation. Now here's a big mindset shift you don't hear every day. It's not just about saving what you have, it's about increasing what you have. But here's the catch. When your income increases, you must not inflate your lifestyle proportionally. That's where most fail. Anna got a promotion. Her salary jumped from $50,000 to $70,000 quietly. She made a commitment: increase her savings or investment contribution by 50%, but keep her expenses nearly the same. Over 5 years, she added an extra $20,000 per year into her wealth engine, while her lifestyle barely changed. At the end of 5 years, she had $100,000 more invested than if she had spent the extra income. Whenever your income rises, pick a ratio. For example, put 40% of the increase into investments or savings. Only allow 60% or even less to reflect in your lifestyle. Resist the new salary, a new car, new house, new lifestyle trap. Tempting because it's highly visible and socially applauded, but invisible in terms of long-term wealth. Ask yourself, if nobody could see a change, would I still buy this? If the answer is no, skip it. Number 6, mind your mindset. You've got the mechanics, but if your mindset is stuck, your systems will crumble. So this is where you tackle the beliefs, the stories, the inner voice. From "I blew it in the past." My past is data, not destiny. Use mistakes as information, not sentence. From "I'm too old." Age is an asset when used with discipline. Someone staying consistent at 50 can often outpace someone sporadic at 30. From "I need special advantage." The real advantage is consistency, as compounding on time in the market. You don't need to be perfect, just persistent. Also, tough love reminder: the world owes you nothing. If you spent years living outside your means, staying invisible, relying on luck, you now need to own it and rebuild. It's okay. It's not the end. But don't pretend you're starting clean without cleaning up the mess. Own that, repair it, and move forward. Your beliefs dictate your actions. If you believe "I'll never catch up," your behavior will prove it. If instead you believe "I can rebuild from here," your behavior starts powering you forward. Number 7, protect your base and ensure the weak points. Now that you're building engine and mindset, don't forget, you need protection. Wealth is fragile if you ignore the downside. Let's plug the leaks that cause big setbacks. Emergency fund. Save 3-6 months worth of expenses, global equivalent. If your monthly expense is $2,000, aim for $6,000 to $12,000 stored in a safe, liquid account. This prevents you from pulling out investments or going into debt when life surprises you. Insurance, health emergencies, accidental disability, major illness. Check what applies in your country. Because one big unforeseen medical bill can wipe out years of progress. Diversify. Don't keep all your money in one type of asset. Mix savings, equities, maybe real estate, maybe small business. Diversity reduces risk of ruin. You're not just building forward, you're protecting what you build. Wealth will developers only when you survive setbacks and keep going. Number 8, upgrade your skill wheel. Let's talk seriously. Your savings engine is strong, your mindset is repaired, your protection is in place. But what if your income stays stuck? Then your progress is limited. So you must upgrade your earning potential. Identify a skill you already have or can learn that has market demand. Maybe you are good at communication. Maybe you are good at digital tools. Maybe you are good at organizing. Choose one. Invest time, not necessarily money, into developing that skill. 3 to 5 hours a week for 6 months. Read a course. Do projects. Practice. A mid-career teacher who started learning basic copywriting at age 42. In 6 months, she secured an 800 project, then 2 more, and now nets $1,500 per year from freelancing. She uses all of that side income for investments. So by age 50, she has added $6,000 extra to her wealth engine that wouldn't have existed if she stayed passive. The size of what you can save is limited by what you earn. So increasing income expands your capacity. And when combined with controlled lifestyle and savings discipline, you accelerate the whole wealth machine. If you feel overwhelmed, choose one of these strategies today. Maybe it's track all your expenses this month, or set up automatic transfer of $200 per month into an investment account, or identify one skill you'll learn and commit 40 hours this coming weekend. Remember this quote from a best-selling book: "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." You're taking that first step now. I'm dedicated to helping you achieve financial freedom through right knowledge. If this video resonated with you, like it, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe for more wisdom. Now, if you want to know about why the rich don't save money, then watch this video. I'll see you there.